Behind these gates in the early hours of September 1st, 1942, Gunner Johnny Hulston was on duty as a sentry at Fort Queenscliff, but he would not finish his shift alive. The 17-year-old had only enlisted a couple of months prior, following his brother George into the army to serve during World War II. Hulston was rostered on sentry duty at No. 2 gun position between 3:30am until 5:15am in the Crow's Nest Battery, an area occupied with troops surrounded in barbed wire with searchlights and artillery. However, by 4:50am, Hulston was missing. When it was discovered that Hulston was missing, gunners Harry James and Abraham Parkinson were sent to look for him. They found tracks in the sand from the sentry box to the steps that connect the battery with the beach. Seeing a figure, they called out, thinking it was Hulston. Instead, they were met with a volley of bullets, one striking James in the thigh. The dark, shadowy figure then disappeared into the night. Further investigation discovered Hulston's torn trousers on the beach and his service rifle in the water a few metres from shore, but no sign of the young soldier. Despite extensive searches with police from Geelong and Melbourne, including bringing in trackers, it was 9 days before Gunner Hulston was found. On September 10th, the fishermen had discovered Hulston's body wedged between the rocks. There was a bullet wound in his chest from a .45 calibre bullet with powder burns indicating the shot was fired at close range. It was not the first murder associated with the fort. 3 months earlier, driver Roy Willis had been murdered at Wellington while returning from Geelong. He too was shot with a .45 calibre bullet. Both murders remain officially unsolved to this day. For the full details of both murders, I highly recommend the book Murder at the Fort, written by Bob Marmion. The book is available both from Fort Queenscliff and the Geelong Jail Museum.